Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this crystal connection video where we're exploring the crystal Prehnite. Now Prehnite was originally found in South Africa by a Dutchman by the name of Hendrik von Prehn, hence the name. But it has thus been located in various places around the world, and you get this beautiful crystal that comes in shades all the way from kind of a yellow to a deep green and then all colours in between. And this is the classic example of this beautiful crystal. Now this is an amazing crystal for helping to declutter your life, whether it be decluttering your space or your mind or whatever needs to kind of be cleared out. This is a really great crystal to encourage you and give you the energy and vitality to do that. Now, in doing this decluttering of our lives, it frees up energy, it frees up headspace, it frees up more things that we can then dedicate what we're really passionate about. So in this video, we're going to dive in and look at how you can work with your Prehnite to simplify, declutter, and become more effective in your life. As I mentioned a moment ago, this is the premier crystal when it comes to decluttering. So if you're one of these people that tends to hoard on to a lot of things or have a lot of clutter around your house, then try working a bit more often with Prehnite. Try, first of all, gridding it around your house to encourage a space that really helps you to keep your home nice, neat, and tidy. And if you do tend to kind of always grab some things and not throw things out, or you need to be reminded of the virtues of tidiness, wearing or carrying a piece of Prehnite can really help in that way as well. You know, I often find that the state of your house or the state of your space is the state of your mind. So if you look around your space right now, what's your mind like as well? Prehnite will really help you to find the ways to simplify your life and get rid of those things that you don't need. Now, this can also be used on a physical level and is really good for helping to declutter and detoxify the body. Are there any blockages in your body at the moment? Whether it be something like constipation, blood clots, or anything else, this really helps to get the chi and the energy and everything flowing back through your body, as well as your home. Prehnite works really well with Archangel Raphael. So if you're having some challenges with health and you feel that you'll kind of need to detoxify and need some guidance on how to do that, try working with Prehnite or pairing it with a piece of emerald, which is also sacred to Raphael, and ask for his guidance, ask for his support, ask for him to lead you along the way. So whenever there is anything in your life that you feel there's too much burden, too much clutter, and you just need to clear it all out, reach for your Prehnite, call upon Archangel Raphael, and you'll find that everything will get a little bit more simple and you'll have a bit more energy that's not dragged down by all that clutter and chaos in your life. Prehnite has been used in several cultures around the world by medicine men and wise women to help with both journeying and also with divination and prophecy. If you're wanting to deepen your meditations, then try holding a piece of Prehnite in the hand that you don't write with. This is known as your receptive hand while you go on that meditation. Now, whether you're interested in astral travel or journeying deep into understanding how this planet Earth works and learning the greater mysteries, Prehnite can really help to unlock those doors. Not only that, but it's also great for prophecy and divination. So whenever you're reading tarot or working with oracle cards or a pendulum or the I Ching or any of those kind of things that offer guidance, either hold, wear, or have nearby a piece of Prehnite, and it'll really help you to get into the way that this world works in a greater and deeper understanding. If you are a reader, this will really help you to elaborate and explain to a really depth and heart-centered and something that touches the heart of the person you're reading for, so that you can really get that message across. I'd also encourage you to try popping a piece of Prehnite in your pillow slip at night. What I find is it helps your dreams become more vivid and more lucid, and can really help you to get a lot more from your dream life as well. So whether you want to go for on a journey during the day or a journey on the night, or take someone else on a journey with your divine guidance and prophecy, Prehnite will help you along the way. Prehnite can really help to deepen your connection with nature, and I actually find that it helps you thrive or really has this affinity with desert landscapes. Now, when we think of deserts, we often think of there being harshness and not much energy around. And sometimes the power of a desert and the wisdom of a desert can be a bit hard to tap into, but Prehnite can really help you to do that. Now, if you are able to access a desert environment, if you live near a desert or if you go on a trip to a desert, just try sitting out there, especially, not in the middle of the day when you're going to get burnt to a crisp, but maybe in the evening or at dawn, and just sit with your Prehnite and allow the wisdom of that land to come up. In that dryness is this great strength and this great power and this great endurance. And all these wisdoms can really be accessed through connecting with that land and connecting with your prehnite. Now, if you have a connection to the Australian dream time, then prehnite can really help you to access that and Indigenous Australian cultures as well. You can also use this to work in harmony with nature. So when it comes to even predicting or forecasting weather or knowing what's happening with the weather, understanding the winds, the cloud patterns, the sun, all those different things, or whether it is just working out, what should I wear today? Then prehnite should be able to help you out in that way as well. You may want to connect with the elemental beings of the planet as well, particularly the earth element, which is the gnomes, and the air element, which is the fairies. Prehnite has a bit of an affinity to both of these. So find yourself, if you're connecting with gnomes, normally they hang out more in more wild spaces like where I am now, where it's untouched too much by humans. Fairies will tend to also float around this area or anywhere where there's a little wispy wind or areas of beauty as well. Sit quietly with your prehnite. Set that intention to convene and to meet with the fairy or the gnome folk. And if you're patient, gentle and respectful of the earth and their lands and of them, then they'll start to show themselves in different ways. Now they may not appear visually to start off with. You may get messages, you may notice things moving around your house. They may come to you in dreams or meditations. But prehnite will help to strengthen that relationship with them and allow them to teach their wisdom. The gnomes teach us all about earth healing and practicality and surviving on this planet, whereas the fairies can teach us about the intellect, wisdom, and give us new inspiration. Prehnite has been used as a protection crystal in many different ways. First of all, it has a bit of an affinity to martial arts. So if you're studying or learning any martial arts, then carrying a piece of prehnite or wearing a prehnite piece of jewelry can really help you to be more powerful and more potent and more effective in learning martial arts. It's also a really great one to help to defend your possessions. So keeping a piece near your laptop or gridding it around your house when you go away on vacation can also help to protect that area. You can also make crystal grids where you take a piece of prehnite and maybe some clear quartz around it and a photo of someone else to help protect someone else who's not very good at and tends to get themselves into trouble or is a bit defenseless. Now this could be a person, but it could also be an animal species, a plant species, or an entire environment. Prehnite can really help with that as well. Finally, prehnite really helps to boost your self-esteem. And when you feel good about yourself, you will stand up for yourself. You'll defend yourself and what you deserve. So if you're finding that people are picking on you, then help to give yourself a bit of a self-esteem boost by working with prehnite and reminding yourself that you're worthy of love, respect, and you deserve to be treated well like everyone else does in the world. Each time you forget that, grab your prehnite, affirm that again, and then you'll know that you're protected because you will protect yourself. When you've been working with prehnite for a while, or you're going to use it for something major, then it's a really great idea to cleanse it. So the best way to cleanse prehnite is by using the element of earth. So leaving it on the earth, or even if it's a polished piece, burying it in the earth will help it to recalibrate and come back to its nice balanced energy. Now you can also bring in other gifts of nature that really harmonize with prehnite to help really lift it to its highest potential. So I love working with essential oils, and the essential oil that I use in harmony with prehnite is eucalyptus. Now, eucalyptus is an amazing essential oil gifted to us from Australia, where we get a lot of good prehnite from as well, which really helps us to open up and clear. We associate eucalyptus normally with our respiratory system, and we breathe nice and clearly and easily when we've got our eucalyptus around. Just as prehnite helps to increase the amount of chi and good energy flowing around our house and through our body by decluttering, eucalyptus can do the same. Eucalyptus and prehnite work really well at helping to declutter and cleanse on all different levels. So they're a really great pairing. Now, when it comes to animal guides, I like to work with the animal guide of the goanna. Now, goannas have a strong association with, altered states and dream work and all that type of thing. They often reside around deserts and can be found because of their cool-blooded. They need that heat, so they bring in that energy as well. And goannas have a very strong fiery energy. They're often connected with the element of fire, which will help you to defend yourself as well. So what I recommend is just grab a piece of prehnite, inhale a little bit of eucalyptus essential oil in your hands and close your eyes and imagine that goanna in front of you. If goanna could talk to you, what would he say? And just allow that education or that guidance to unfurl, and it will be different for every single person. Now, astrologically, Prehnite would be associated with Saturn. It's about discipline, it's about order, it's about getting things nice and tidy. And Saturn rules the day Saturday. So that would be the best day to do any major workings with your Prehnite. Now, have you worked with Prehnite? It's an amazing crystal. It's normally quite easily to obtain, and you'll get these beautiful range of colours in the different pieces that you obtain as well. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.